Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am showing you how I clean my new to me vintage leather jacket that I just thrifted from the thrift store. So if you love to thrift and you're not quite sure on how to take care of your leather products, I got you covered. So if you're struggling with a closet full of clothes and absolutely nothing to wear, my name is Tracy. I'm your closet curator. I'm here to help you create and organize a wardrobe that will enhance your self-confidence. One of the ways that I build a wardrobe that I actually love without breaking the bank is by thrifting all of the natural fabrics. So I am thrifting leather, silk, cashmere, wools. And by adding those fabrics to my wardrobe, I noticed that my clothes last a lot longer. So today's find is a perfect example of that. I am going to show you how I take my crusty looking dingy jacket and turn it into something that I am going to love for years. Okay, so here she is. I thrifted this Wilson's leather vintage cropped biker jacket. It was $80, but it was half off day, so I got it for $40. So as you can see, there is dust buildup, some staining, and it just looks dingy, right? But we're gonna change that. But I need you guys to see the before, right? Let's turn into the back. Again, some dust buildup. So before I purchased the coat or the jacket, I did inspect it to make sure that it met like my qualifications. Now, if it had any like major scratching, or if it had, if it was like super damaged, I would not have purchased this. But I feel confident enough that I can make this jacket look 100% better. So let's get started. All right, so first thing first, we are going to just dust the jacket off with a microfiber cloth. I am sure there's a lot of buildup on this jacket, so we're gonna go ahead and just dust it and make sure we wipe down every single piece of the leather. I'm gonna get this belt. And if you can kind of see, there's already dirt on this microfiber cloth. This could have been in someone's basement or attic, so we want to definitely make sure we can wipe off as much dirt as possible. Now, I do already have a black leather jacket, but it is not cropped. So I'm so excited to add this to my collection. And this one just looks like super cool, right? So I'm excited. And I know it's spring, but I thrift items year round. So if I find a good leather piece in the spring or the summer, I will still purchase it and save it for the next season. Okay, so we went ahead and finished dusting. So next we are going to use a simple mix of equal parts of white vinegar and water. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just clean the leather. I already tested it on a hidden part of the jacket to make sure it doesn't discolor or anything. So I'm now comfortable enough to just wipe it down with a damp cloth in that circular motion. I am going to switch out my microfiber cloth. I will not use the same one that I used to dust it. And again, in a circular motion, I'm gonna start with the sleeves, and then I'll move over to the body of the jacket. So if you can, I'll bring you a little closer so you can see just life coming back into the jacket with just, so this is a part I kind of wiped, and that is the dry part. So already you're able to see this leather was extremely thirsty. Now you can opt to take it to a professional leather cleaner, but I am trying to take care of my clothes, the majority of my clothes, by myself. And if I am not comfortable, then I will send it out. One, it saves me money. And two, I really want to learn how to take care of my pieces without having to pay somebody. All right, that one arm is done. Let's do the rest of the jacket. So if you don't want to use the half vinegar and half water, you can always opt to purchase a leather cleaner. I know Coach, I believe, makes one, and if you look on any major retailer, they too make one. So I chose to do it this way, but again, you can opt to use leather cleaner, and I will put in the description box below a few leather cleaners that I recommend. Again, I know Coach makes one. So this particular cleaning, I'm just using a natural ingredients for the whole jacket. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to just re-dip this. And move on to the next part. Again, we're going in a circular motion to make sure it gets a good wash. So let me know in the comments, have you guys ever washed your leather jacket or leather pants, or do you just take it to the leather cleaner? I'm really getting into the crevices of the zipper because I really want it to be clean because it was really dirty. Even my water, just by the one time, the water is getting a little dingy. Okay, so now I want you guys to actually see these white stains coming out of the jacket. When I first purchased it, I was nervous that it wasn't going to come out, but then I thought maybe it will. We don't know. I still don't know, so let's find out. Okay. I had to wipe it a little bit harder, but it's coming out. Oh, it's coming out. There's a few that are not coming out, but I think it's okay. You can see that. Like there's a little little spot right there that didn't come all the way out. Okay. And there's a few white on this side as well. So far so good. I'm liking the results so far. I'm also going to get in this side, this zipper part. I want to get everything that has leather, I'm trying to wipe it down. So that's looking good. Okay, so we went ahead and cleaned the whole jacket. I tried to get in every little crack of this jacket. So I'm kind of pleased with it thus far. And next, so after cleaning, leather needs to be moisturized to stay soft, okay? So I do not have leather conditioner, but today I'm going to use another clean cloth, and I'm going to opt for some good old-fashioned olive oil. Okay, so you can use leather conditioner, but if you don't have it, you can use olive oil. And I've also heard of some people using coconut oil. But I do know for a fact that you don't need like a whole bunch of olive oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some on a microfiber rag. And then let's see how this olive oil brings it back to life. Okay, let's see. Let's start with a sleeve. All right, so we see how dry it looks. Again, I'm gonna do it in a circular motion. Okay, see a little shine. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys close. So, I started doing this part here, and that part is not done. So this is the part that I moisturize, and this is the part that I didn't. Can you see the difference? So this is the part that I did not moisturize. This is the part that I did. Okay, so you can see it's a lot shinier. And the part that I did not do is dull. So I'm going to continue to moisturize it. So just like when we get out of the shower and we wash up, we have to put on lotion. When we wash our hair, we have to put in conditioner. Leather is a natural product that can get dry and cracked. So if you do not moisturize your leather products, they will definitely crack. Okay, so I'm just about done with the olive oil. But after I finish with the olive oil, I'm going to let the jacket dry. And when you let it dry, you want to make sure that you are not letting it dry with direct sunlight or heat, okay? And then if your jacket actually has a smell, because I know that some thrift stores have like that thrift store smell, what you can do is spray the inside with some water and just a few drops of essential oil. If you like tea tree, lavender, whatever you like, just go ahead and spray the inside of your jacket. Another thing that I suggest is if your items smell, you can let this dry near a bowl of baking soda. Okay, so the baking soda would definitely absorb the smell, that like musty smell, and then your item will be smell free. So now I'm just making sure I get all these little corners. Inside of the pocket has a little bit of leather, so I'm getting that too. And we're just about done. Okay, so here is a close-up. I am all done. The leather definitely feels a lot softer. You can tell the difference in how clean it is. And there were a few spots on the sleeves that do not come out, but that's okay. Overall, the jacket is in great condition. So there's the few white spots right here. There were several more, but those did not come out, which is okay. Let me try it on for you guys so you can see how good it is. All right, so here is the jacket. I envisioned me just rolling up or pushing up my sleeves. Right now I just have on some Adidas track pants and a black tank, but let me pop the collar a little bit. Look at this. So good. So good. I don't know if I'm going to leave it open like this. How would you wear it? Would you just leave it open and let these hang? Or would you kind of zip it up? So good. Too bad I gotta wait a whole nother season to wear it. Yo, how cool is this? You see that little pocket? I like how it's cropped. So cool. It's really nice. The only thing, it doesn't have like pockets here, because normally I'll put my hands in my pockets. It just had these zippers up here. Yeah, but I can't put my hands in those, so would you wear it closed like this? Or would you wear it open? I guess depending on your outfit, right? If you put on something and it don't make you dance, then you need to take it off. Because what happens is if you put on something and you feel like super confident and it's making you do a little two-step, that's when you know that your clothes are boosting your confidence, okay? Because this definitely made me do a little super cute. And I just love how I push the sleeves up, and I already have broad shoulders, but this kind of made them even more broad. So that's how I cleaned and revived my new to me thrifted leather jacket that only cost $40. If you like videos like this and you want me to continue to show you guys how I take my thrifted pieces and continue to integrate them into my wardrobe, which I love, go ahead, like the video, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you next time.